Right, we're going to Hook in Hampshire, which is my old stamping ground. I grew up not far from there, to visit somebody who is not looking at the garden as a tapestry of plants creating a general picture, but at something very much more specific.
Hi, I'm Amanda Whittaker. I've got the National Collection of Crassula species. I'm really chuffed to have this. It's the only national collection of Crassula in the country.
How do you pronounce it?
Crassula.
I'm sure. Looks like a Crassula to me.
Oh, Crassula. Well, it might be just a northern dialect. Right, I don't know now. But it's not Crassula. I know that's for sure. There's something about succulents that really interests me. Just the way they adapt to different environments around the world. It just is fascinating. Always wanted to be a plant hunter like Joseph Banks, but I couldn't be. I had a young family. I came across a Crassula and I just thought, wow, you are something different. Started with 7 and it went from there. I've got about 500 plants in the greenhouse. There's about 82 different species. I love Crassula. I just love the colour of the leaves. Green is my favourite colour. There's so many different shades of green. It just kind of lights up your life when you look at them. They're very similar to sedum, but you do get an eye for it. They have really small flowers, not showy at all. And their leaves always form opposite each other in pairs. They were really trendy in the 1700s, and then they were trendy when I was a little kid in the 70s, and then they've just fallen out of fashion. But now they're really coming back, and actually you can get hold of quite a variety in the garden centre. So we've got a real mixture of Crassula here. You would never think that these are all the same genus. I think this is why I really got interested in Crassula, because they are all so different. This is Macawaniana. This has got amazingly red margins here and it colours up really nicely. And on this one you can see how big the internodes are. So the internodes are this, what you'd probably call the stem, so it's the bit in between where the leaves come out. And where the leaves come out, those are called nodes. So this is a great example where it has a long internode and it's colouring up beautifully in the sunshine. And then you've got Pyramidalis, is also a Crassula, you wouldn't believe it, but you can't see the internodes at all. They are there, but they're going to be absolutely minute. But you wouldn't think that this is a Crassula, you would think perhaps this is a cacti. Then you've got an Atropurpurea, and this has really amazing hairs on it, so it's so different from this kind of thing. And when you look under this, under the microscope, it will just blow your mind. And then one of the most amazing is Muscosa. So again, there are no internodes on this at all. It's just really tiny, minute leaves and even smaller flowers. They almost look like a mouse's tail or snakes. They're just so varied. What can not make you smile when you get up in the morning when you see these guys? The biggest nightmare for a Crassula is having some mealybugs infest your greenhouse. The females you see because there's just a cluster of white fluff in the internodes, but what you don't see is the males, which are microscopic and they fly, so you've no idea what's going on at night when everybody's asleep. There's a variety of cures. One is just to pick them off. That's quite easy to do, but that won't work long term, so the best thing to do is to repot anything that comes into your collection to make sure you're not passing anything on. I got the National Collection status in 2013. It's really important for science, it's really important for maintaining plants that could be threatened. I love collecting. Some people have national collections that are acres. This just shows that you can have a national collection in your back garden, in your teeny weeny greenhouse.
Where's the greenhouse?
Greenhouse is just behind me.
That's it. Oh yeah.
They're very easy to propagate. You don't have to go around taking cuttings. The plant will naturally drop its leaves to create new plants. And I've got two here to show you. This is what it'll look like when it first comes off the plant, and it'll have no roots at all. You leave it on the top of the grit and let it dry out. That will then create a callus, and from there the roots will start to go, and then you're ready to go. So get yourself a pot. Doesn't have to be terracotta, it can be a plastic pot, a few crops in the bottom. Then your substrate needs to be ericaceous compost. That's really, really important. So I use 1 part ericaceous compost and 2 parts horticultural grit. Pop your plant in, just slightly bury those roots, and then give it a lovely top dress with your horticultural grit. Try to go from the outside, and then you've less chance of covering the leaves with your grit. Press it down, give it a little bit of a water, then it's all ready to go. I got myself a digital microscope about 10 years ago now, and when you first use it, it's just amazing. You can't believe what you can see. Anyone can pick one up, it's nothing specialist. You'd look at this plant and think it's just got hairy leaves. What I'm seeing here actually on the screen is a really detailed look at the surface. It's these tiny little papillae, these little cells that you couldn't imagine were there at all, and they're all full of water. It just takes you into another world. I mean, I can spend hours and hours and hours looking at this and be really happy. It's absolutely fascinating.